The United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 9 focuses on building the foundational systems that support economic growth, job creation, technological advancement, and long-term societal progress. It emphasizes 3 interlinked pillars. They are resilient infrastructure, inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and fostering innovation, all of which are critical for achieving a modern and equitable global economy. SDG 9 recognizes that without strong infrastructure networks, productive industries, and research-driven innovation, nations cannot fully develop or compete effectively in the global marketplace. Resilient infrastructure is central to SDG 9 because it enables people, goods, services, and information to move efficiently. Infrastructure includes physical systems such as transportation networks, energy grids, clean water systems, communication technologies, and public facilities. Reliable infrastructure helps connect rural communities to economic opportunities, ensures access to vital services, and supports faster emergency responses. Yet, billions of people live in regions with inadequate infrastructure, making it difficult to sustain economic growth or deliver health, education, and communication services. SDG 9 calls for investment in high-quality, sustainable, and climate-resilient systems that can withstand environmental hazards, economic fluctuations, and population growth. Prioritizing infrastructure in developing nations helps reduce inequality by enabling these countries to integrate into regional and global economies. The second core element of SDG 9 is inclusive and sustainable industrialization. Industry plays a major role in economic expansion by increasing productivity, creating jobs, expanding exports, and stimulating innovation. However, industrialization must be inclusive, offering opportunities to all, and environmentally sustainable. Traditional industrial processes often rely on fossil fuels, produce pollution, and create unsafe working conditions. SDG 9 encourages countries to modernize their industries using cleaner technologies, renewable energy, efficient production methods, and waste-reducing strategies. By transitioning to sustainable industrial practices, countries can improve competitiveness, protect natural resources, and create healthier environments for workers and communities. The goal also highlights the importance of supporting small and medium-sized enterprises, which represent the majority of businesses globally, but often struggle with limited financing, outdated technology, or restricted market access. Empowering these enterprises strengthens local economies and fosters more diversified income systems. Innovation is the third essential pillar of SDG 9. Innovation drives economic development by enabling countries to create new products, improve processes, advance digital systems, and solve major societal challenges. SDG 9 encourages investment in research and development, scientific education, and technological infrastructure, including broadband internet and digital literacy. The goal also promotes creating enabling environments where innovators, entrepreneurs, universities, and industries can collaborate. Digital transformation, expanding internet access, building smart infrastructure, and supporting tech-based startups can rapidly accelerate development, especially in low-income countries. Without innovation, economies stagnate and countries fall behind in global competitiveness. Another major component of SDG 9 is reducing global disparities in industrial development and technological capability. Many developing nations lack access to advanced technologies, modern infrastructure, and the funding necessary to industrialize sustainably. SDG 9 calls for international cooperation, technology transfer, capacity building initiatives, and increased investment to help close these gaps. By strengthening global partnerships, developing countries can access tools and knowledge that accelerate growth and reduce dependence on outdated technologies. Environmental sustainability is woven throughout SDG 9. This includes promoting low-carbon industrial practices, expanding renewable energy in manufacturing, reducing waste, protecting ecosystems, and designing climate-resilient infrastructure. Sustainable industrialization benefits both people and the planet by lowering pollution, conserving resources, and preparing societies for climate-related disruptions. In essence, SDG 9 is about building the backbone of development: physical infrastructure, industrial capacity, and technological innovation. Together, these elements support job creation, economic resilience, environmental protection, and global scientific progress. By achieving SDG 9, the world moves closer to a future where countries can grow sustainably, compete fairly, and provide equitable opportunities for all. Innovation thrives when people, ideas, and resources collide in environments intentionally designed to nurture creativity, experimentation, and collaboration. The following concept presented builds on the strengths of an innovation quarter within a given city, a vibrant U.S. innovation district known for its blend of research institutions, startups, biotech firms, digital technology labs, and community-centered programming. The summary captures two complementary ideas: one that amplifies the practice of innovation within such ecosystems, and another that strengthens the cultural and strategic pursuit of innovation worldwide. The first innovative idea proposes establishing a global innovation residency network, headquartered in an established innovation ecosystem like the Innovation Quarter. This residency system would serve as a rotational program where innovators, such as entrepreneurs, scientists, designers, engineers, and social innovators from around the world, spend several weeks immersed in a dynamic innovation hub. What makes this approach powerful is its intentional structure. Participants would join cross-disciplinary teams, receive mentorships from local experts, attend workshops on cutting-edge technologies, and collaborate with businesses and universities on real-world problems. Each residency cycle would focus on a global challenge, such as sustainable manufacturing, clean energy, digital inclusion, or public health. Participants from different cultural and professional backgrounds bring unique perspectives, which naturally sparks new approaches to problem solving. After completing their rotation, each resident could carry home not only project outcomes, but also transferable methods, such as design thinking, rapid prototyping, data-driven decision-making, and collaborative innovation models that they could embed into their own local communities. Over time, this creates a distributed global network of innovators trained in similar frameworks, but applying them in culturally relevant ways. The Innovation Quarter serves as an ideal template. Its ecosystem embodies the mixture of research organizations, creative spaces, entrepreneurship support, health sciences, and community integration that supports continuous learning and experimentation. The residency concept essentially transforms these kinds of districts into global classrooms, accelerating innovation knowledge transfer and strengthening global capacity. A major strength of such a system is long-term sustainability. Residencies produce a ripple effect. One cohort inspires another, new partnerships from across continents, and the network evolves into a thriving, collaborative infrastructure supporting ongoing projects. Instead of innovation remaining siloed inside of wealthy nations or elite institutions, this idea distributes resources, mentorship, and opportunity to innovators regardless of geographic or economic background. Thus, global innovation becomes both more democratic and more impactful. A second innovative idea is the creation of an innovation literacy framework, a global standards system that defines what individuals, organizations, and communities need in order to consistently innovate. Innovation, although widely discussed, is not universally understood as a structured skill set. This framework would identify competencies such as creative confidence, systems thinking, failure tolerance, adaptive learning, technological fluency, and cross-cultural collaboration. Governments, educators, and businesses worldwide could adopt the framework to teach people how to innovate with intent and purpose. The framework would operate like an innovation language that helps different cultures, industries, and institutions understand one another. This is critical because innovation succeeds when groups share a common foundation, even if their methods and cultural expressions differ. This framework would be implemented through certifications, curricula for schools, training modules for businesses, public workshops, and community innovation labs. Much like global financial literacy or digital literacy movements, innovation literacy would empower everyday people, not just specialized researchers or entrepreneurs. Together, these two ideas create a holistic global innovation strategy. The residency program provides real-world practice, hands-on collaboration, and cross-border knowledge exchange. Meanwhile, the literacy framework ensures long-term cultivation of innovation mindset and capability across societies. One fosters immersion, the other strengthens understanding. One accelerates tangible output, and the other builds foundation and continuity. Both ideas also emphasize accessibility and inclusiveness. Innovation should not be limited to major global cities or wealthier countries. With these models, people in developing regions, rural areas, or communities recovering from conflict or economic downturns gain access to networks and skills traditionally unavailable to them. Diversity becomes an engine of creativity. Different perspectives lead to unique solutions, and cultural insights help innovations succeed in diverse environments. Finally, these ideas position innovation not merely as a business activity, but as a global social practice, a way for humanity to work collectively toward shared progress. Innovation becomes a disciplined habit, a strategic investment, and a cultural value. In essence, these ideas reflect a vision of innovation as a scalable, structured, and universally accessible process, one supported by global networks, community-driven ecosystems, educational frameworks, and cross-cultural collaboration.